Hello, YouTube. I thought I'd update you on what I've been up to. You see, I did go away on Tuesday. That night, I actually did go home to see my mom and to do what she wanted. The only comforting thing about going back was my bed and my TV. As that sounds sad, don't it? Well, let me fill you in on what happened. Wednesday happened, which was good. I did what she wanted. I watched Chuck, and I enjoyed my time with her, but she wanted me to stay, but I ended up making the decision to go anyway. She asked me to stay to June, my boyfriend, and I said I hate that. Honestly, it wasn't the way it sounded, and she heard me, and I said, shouldn't be eavesdropping on what I say, is one. And two is, even if I was in your room, she said she felt horrible. And I'm like, it wasn't toward you. And that's one. And two is, it wasn't the way you thought. All I said was I hate that because I was in conflict. Total conflict, because I really wanted to go, and I actually did want to stay. The only reason my will to go was stronger was because I really wanted to spend the last few days I had with my boyfriend. I'm not saying that this is like the last supper or something that, we'll not do this again. It's just that I know I'm not going to get another 2 weeks with him again. Not until I move out. And I don't know when that is. He said he will move me out when he has the time to, and I don't know when that's gonna happen. I miss my bird. I had to leave her at home. It's 5 something in the morning because I usually get up at this time to take some of my meds. I have to do that or else I get sick. Anyway, tomorrow's Friday. My boyfriend, at the last minute yesterday, found out that, I have work. It's not far away from here. About 55 minutes. Or 56, whatever. He should be out by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. Yesterday, the only reason I did what I did yesterday was because, one, I wanted a certain ID. It's called My ID. And I'm not getting sponsored by this, but I will tell you a little about it. My ID acts as a passport. So if I decide I want to go to Mexico or Canada, whatever, I'd be covered, right? I've wanted one for years, just in case I should decide I want to go, This is a good time to get it because my ID is about to expire, sort of. So, why not? And she said she'd pay for it, so that's why I did that. I was supposed to be ordering my boyfriend's gifts for his birthday for next week, because his birthday's next week. She ain't do it. She won't do it. I know she's mad at me, and I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like she thinks that I'm choosing my relationship over her, and that's not true. I mean, the worst part is that I would do anything, and I've done everything. And I feel like if I don't start putting myself first, I'm just never going to do that. So I went against my physical health and I came here. I thought that my sanity was more important. And it's not because I didn't want to be around her. I loved being around her and I loved being at home, but I wanted to spend my last few days here. I said I was going to stay here for 2 weeks, and by golly, I wanted to do that. She's not being fair to me. I know that she asked me to stay. And I wanted to, but at the same time, I really had to do what I had to do. And I feel like every time she tells me to do what I want and live my life, she doesn't mean it. Because if she did, she wouldn't be pissed at me when I decide, oh, I'm going anyway. Am I a bitch because I decided to come here instead of staying over there? I don't know. I feel like as much as I want to be with my mom, I want to be where I want to be. And I can't do both anymore. And I feel so horrible for it. I just don't know what to do. And I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, every time I talk to her, it's an argument. And I don't want that anymore. All I want is to be happy and peaceful. And I feel like I'm never going to get that. Not even a little. She is a great person, and I do anything for her, and I have. But she's not giving me a chance to figure things out, and I feel like I'm going against the grain here because I hate my life right now. Anyway, the point is I am doing my very best to be here for her. I did what she wanted. I made sure she was happy before I left. I even set up my ice maker. Oh, that's been beautiful. That ice maker is... She told me to take it with me. Why would I do that? I got a fan. Told me to take it with me. Why would I do that? I'm not leaving yet. That fan was so that way that bird doesn't suffocate while I'm gone. Because I'm not going to be back for till Sunday. And that's not even that long from now. It's only Friday. I mean, Thursday. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I went to sleep early, but I'm still half cracked here. Yeah. It's Thursday. I have till Sunday, and I wanted to enjoy those days with him. Right now, he's went to work. So what? You know what? I did what I thought was best for myself. But I'm not. I don't think I was wrong for that. And she thinks I'm emotional and in love, and that's why I chose this. No. If anything, right now I'm trying to juggle my sickness right now. Yeah, because that pen that I have to do on Friday, which I have to do tomorrow, it's been getting me a lot sicker than I wanted. Between me throwing up and getting sick with the runs, and of course my period's coming, yeah. Let's not forget that. Natural occurrence, right? I'm trying to make sure that I can survive both. And right now, I'm failing at both right now. As a daughter, I feel like a failure. And as a person, I feel like a failure. I feel like no matter what I do, no matter how much I do, I don't do anything right. Or it's not enough. And I don't know what to do. I really don't. I just don't know. I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Another thing I don't like about this place, the mice. It's not even his fault. My boyfriend cleans like crazy around here. But because of the area he's in, field mice are a natural occurrence. Everyone has that problem. He's been trying to get rid of them for over a year. I don't know what to do anymore. I can't sacrifice everything just because I have a duty to the queen, my mom. She isn't being very fair to me. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I mean, I've done my job as a daughter to take care of her, and I've always taken care of her. I still do, and I always put her first, no matter what. But I'm selfish because I put myself first for once. I'm selfish because I decided I still wanted to be here despite the fact that I'm in hell. That has nothing to do with my boyfriend. That's me. I feel like nothing's ever enough. No matter what I do. And I feel stupid when it comes to these things, because I know I'm a failure as an adult as well. I feel like I've been lowered to the most common denominator, and I feel like I can never get back what's important to me. It's either I sacrifice my relationship with her or my relationship with him. It's not fair that I have to dump one of my lives just to live the other. I shouldn't have to do that. I wish there were an easier way. I'm sorry if I'm complaining so much. My conflict is my conflict, right? All I wanted to do was be happy and spend whatever time I got left with him, because it's not that I don't have time with him left, it's that I said 2 weeks and I meant 2 weeks. I set up the ice maker for her to use. She won't even use it. She said, I'm not going to touch that. I'm like, why not? I got it for us. I wanted it for us. So you wouldn't have to worry about going downstairs. It's an easy thing to use. And it's beautiful. It makes great ice. Always wanted an ice maker. I finally got it. And the worst part is I still have to pay for it. Well, the queen paid for it this time. I have to pay her back. Yeah. For the fan and the ice maker. And I needed to do both because why not? I just don't know. I feel very guilty for trying to live 2 lives at once, and I can't keep doing that. I really can't. And she's like, please stay. And I'm like, I wanted to. I really did, but then I decided no. I came here anyway. And that's not putting him first. No. That was putting me first. As much as I loved being there, yes, I did. I wanted to be here. Because I know I'm not going to get another 2 weeks like this. I know that once I go back there, the only time I'm going to get to go out is the weekends. I should be able to do whatever the hell I want, like she said. But that's not true. It just ain't. She always tells me to live my life and make my own choices. How am I supposed to do that if every time I make a choice, you're making me feel bad for it? How am I supposed to live and do what I want to do if every time I do that, it's the wrong choice to you and that I'm choosing my relationship over you? No, that's not true. In my life, she's always come first. And I know that I come first in her life. But at some point, they have to put me first. I'm trying to keep me from falling apart. I'm always sick. I always feel horrible. And I can't do that with her being the way she is. I just want her to realize that I do what I have to do for her and that she means the world to me. She just doesn't get it. I can't. I'm drowning trying to be a daughter and a good girlfriend. And at some point, I'm gonna snap. And I'm gonna lose one of them. If I'm not very careful. I can't lose her. And I can't lose him. If I lose him, I lose everything to me. That is important. I know men are a dime a dozen, but the guy that I'm with, it's not that he's a dime a dozen. No. He's someone that I can never replace. Not in my heart. He takes great care of me, even if it's not perfect. He watches out for me, even if it's not perfect. Sorry about that. And even though it's not perfect, he's there for me. And the sad part is, I know that I could lose him at any time because of this. I know what he had the similar situation, but he ended up leaving me for 4 years. His father. Oh, Lord, I hate those. Well, as long as it stays up there, I'm good with it, I guess. Anyway, he had a similar situation. His father, when we were a year into our relationship a couple of years ago, we didn't even get to the year mark, his father made him leave me. Yeah. Lord rest his soul now. Anyway, he left for 4 years. And then when his father passed, which was the hardest thing for him in the world to go through, he came back to me because he couldn't forget me. My mom's pissed because I can't make the same choice. And it's not that I'm not willing to. It's that I've been doing that. And everything that I've done, she's always come first for me. I don't mind that. But that's no way to live. I've done so much to make sure she does not have to worry about anything. And I'm there for her all the time. But I feel like I'm not doing the right thing for myself anymore. I don't blame her for everything I'm going through. But because I don't put myself first, I get worse. Yeah, because technically I was supposed to be okay, and I'm not. I got sick when she got sick years ago because I was so stressed out. I stress ate, and that's how I got diabetes, because I ate lots of sugar to cope. Not a good coping mechanism, but that's what I did at the time. I don't blame her, but at the same time, I do. At the same time, I shouldn't. I know. It's been like that for years. But because I don't put myself first, ever, now I suffer for it. I'm trying to fix that by putting myself first now. And myself wanted to be here where it's quiet, where I don't get called every 5 minutes to do this, do that, do this, do that, which I don't mind normally, but I needed the break, right? I really did. She isn't being fair to me. And I feel like as much as I need to be there for her, I need to be present for me too. She doesn't get it. And the more I try to explain it, the more it feels like I'm talking to a brick wall. Because she just doesn't want to listen to me. I'm sorry for the ramble, but the truth is I'm a mess, and I feel like I'm a horrible person for everything, really. And that nothing I do is ever right. And nothing I do is ever good. Well, I guess you guys can let me know what you think. If you want to. If not, it's okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the subs and support. It means the world to me to know that you guys are always behind me, no matter what. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week and a good weekend, because it's been very nice. Hope you guys are getting the nice weather too. And if you love someone as much as I do, don't give up without a fight. I know I won't. And yeah, always be there for your parents, but always make sure that there's a balance between the two. With me, there's just none, and I try to set one, it just doesn't work out. But always be there for who you love. If it ends up being the right way to go, you'll do what you think is best. I'm trying to follow my heart, but my heart and my head are in hell from trying to do both. Because my heart says, take care of the queen, my mom. And my heart also says, be with my boyfriend. Because you only live once. I just wish I knew which way to go. And what the right way is. That doesn't make me feel like crap. I do feel like crap. But it is what it is, right? Thank you for listening to my rambles. I'm sorry for them. It's just been a lot in my head, and I feel like this is a better way of it coming out without me going crazy, right? I'll update you on what happens next, because as I said, it's going to be a bumpy, bumpy ride. And not an easy one either. Thank you for all you guys have been to me. Be safe. And I'll be back soon. Bye.